Right back. I'm not going to be here for a long time. So get all your questions in now. And if anybody wants to know, yes, I'm still distraught. Okay, anyways, I had a phone call. My bad. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah, I'm still distraught about my animal. My cat is dead. Yes, The neighbor's dogs killed my cat. And she's still outside and she's starting to smell. Let me give y'all one more last look at my baby. My daddy had tried to come over here this morning to bury her, but I told him, no, leave her out there because I want the neighbors to smell the problems that they cause. Look at my baby. Ooh, Jesus. Boy, death smells bad. But, whew, yeah, I'm not doing anything about it. No longer my responsibility. Not even on no disrespectful shit, but just on some I'm finna teach their ass a lesson shit. They knew better. They knew their dogs were untamed and wild, and they still allowed their dogs to just like enter my yard. I got so many police reports. Like, actually, I just got home from work and I was talking to people at my job about it, and they told me that I should sue my neighbor's ass. Seriously, because I have plenty proof that their dog was being a nuisance before the death even took place. It's just so sad. Like, I don't have my baby. It seems like every time I love all over something, it just gets taken away from me for no reason. It's always an unfair reason. It's never a fair or real reason. It's like I'm not even fucking living in reality. It's kind of sad. But, yep, it's pretty sad. But I do have a BB gun now. So, you guys, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna freaking use it. I had a jam the other day because I was practicing targeting, so I got jammed. But I had a friend of mine to come over and unjam it. If you guys know anything about the Daisy BB gun, you know it gets jammed pretty fast. Especially if you're trying to do like obsessive shots back to back. Got to slow that thing down a little bit. So we used this right here to compromise with the issue I was having. And he jammed it in there really, really hard. And got it back going for me. So y'all, in the name of Kitty, for her being deceased, we're going to let off one round. Okay? We're going to let off one round for Kitty. Did I take all the bullets out? No, I know I got one in the chamber. We're going to let off one for her. And it's best when you have these Daisy BB guns not to leave BBs inside of the guns because it could cause it to jam overnight or just over time if you're not using it. But so we're going to get this last BB out of here. We're going to let off a shot in the name of Kitty. She should still be here. She isn't. I hope you guys can still see. All right. She should still be here, honestly. That was my baby. She's such a sweet kitty. All right, you guys. I'm going to let this round off for Kitty. I've already got it in the chamber, so it's not going to be hard to. All right, for Kitty, y'all. Rest easy, baby girl. Whew. Very sad. I bought this for her. Well, I didn't purchase it. I had somebody else to buy it. But we got it for her so that we could protect her. And she's not even here anymore. I didn't even get a chance to even use it the way it needed to be used. I didn't even get to protect her. So I'm going to have to live with that. Oh, goodness. Guys, is there any? Oh, I'm sorry. Let me look at your comments. All right, let's see. Hi, William. Hi, Ariana. How you guys doing? Hey, Braham. Braham. Am I pronouncing it correctly? I'm actually doing all right. Minus the fact that my cat is dead. And I was so distraught yesterday. I'm still kind of upset about it today. Um, but I'm just trying to like stay busy so that I don't fall into depression because you guys, I do have depression medication and my doses are pretty high. I don't take it right now because I don't need to. I feel like I'm actually doing pretty good as far as controlling myself. But if you take a look here, you can see I have 50 milligram for my anxiety and depression. So I don't take it because the last few times I did take it, I felt kind of nauseous. It felt like I was pregnant, basically. I was throwing up. I felt nauseous. It was just like a whole situation. And I don't like that feeling. I dislike the uncomfort feeling. So I chose not to continue taking that medication. So, you guys, I'm just probably talking about everything all over the place at this point. But I just gotta water my plants. Hold on. Somebody said the other day, somebody said, oh my gosh, she has a white refrigerator. You damn right I do. There it is right there. It's definitely white, and on the side of it, there's a bunch of paperwork, a lot of things I have to finish getting taken care of. I really want to, get a really good lawyer, but I can't afford one. I'm trying. If it wasn't for my house being broken into like a few months ago, somebody broke into my home. I was away for like 6 days. This is when never mind. I was away for 6 days, and while I was away, somebody broke into my home, robbed me, and took over $5,000 from out of my home. Took TVs, jewelry, my lipo machine. They took a lot of things from me. And honestly, I haven't felt comfortable ever since, but yeah, that right there gets me going. Just the thought of it. Yeah, but I definitely need a really good lawyer. I was thinking about Jack Swirling, but he wants at least 5,000 for starts, and I was just there, ready. I was almost ready, but I got in some trouble for no reason, and I had to be away from my home on the same week that I was about to make that big move. Like, it's sad because like every time it's time for me to do something big and positive, I always get a delay. Just like with the court date for my daughter. I was supposed to be at the hospital, I believe like on the 4th, I was supposed to have my surgery. They switched my schedule and changed my surgery to the 8th, and then I had court on like the 9th or the 12th. Like, it was a medical reason why I could not be available for something as important as my daughter. Yeah, I mean, obviously I wasn't playing about it. I wasn't sitting on my ass, but the courts did not excuse that. They did not accept it at all. And I don't understand why not, because it's legit medical excuse. But, I don't even know if they were properly even given the information, because Columbia, South Carolina justice system is so corrupt, so screwed up, and full of lazy people who like to sit behind computers, grab pencils and papers, and act like they're actually working. They haven't done anything by the end of the day. Nothing has been accomplished. Kids in kindergarten has done more work than them by the time the day is over. I promise you, these elementary kids are doing more work. I mean, for God bid. I really need a lawyer. If there's anybody who could point me to the right direction so that I could actually do the type of work that would allow me to receive the funds that I need, because I could work all day long, all night long, hustle, but still not have that money, and I'm only tiring myself out. And that's very, very stressful. After everything I've been through, I have so much to tell y'all. I've been traumatized since 2018, and I feel like I'm ready to tell my story, but every time I get to a peace of mind where I feel like I can expose this, expose that, and not really have any emotions behind it, I just get closed off behind something that happens in my life. Like, something traumatic, like my cat getting killed, my daughter being taken by DSS. She's not with DSS, she's with my mom. But that right there is traumatic as hell. Like, I shouldn't even have to go through that behind false allegations. These people don't even do real freaking investigations before they come inside your home and just deliberately just like take away everything that you own, basically. Like, come on, you've lost everything if you lost your child. There's nothing else. But and still I stand here. I survived that. I had to literally take counseling classes off of my own insurance. Like I'm some drug head. I never did drugs a day in my life. Yeah, I smoked a little marijuana, but the things that they were trying to accuse me of, being abusive, being a drug head, doing cocaine, never in my life. Ever in my life. I ate a fucking gummy by accident while I was pregnant, and I didn't know it was a weed gummy because my sister fucked around and sucked all the sugar off of it. So I didn't know that it was a weed gummy. So when I found out that it was, I immediately called the hospital. I told them I need to come up there. They told me to be up there by 8 o'clock. When I got there, they said they were going to let me go ahead and have my baby. Me just being innocent, not even thinking, oh, they're going to start some shit. Like, I literally have not had any peace in a very long time. And if these people were just to be realistic for just even a little bit, I would not even be in this situation. Everybody sees me and they get so intimidated because they think, I don't know what they're thinking, but you guys would be surprised. I intimidate the most educated people. Me. Me. Yep. Me. And it's to the point where, because I don't have the same education as they do, but I have a different drive. I have a real drive. Like I don't need schooling for what I know and what I can learn, because I teach myself. I've literally done all the footwork. I did everything there was to do. I did the counseling classes. I did the footwork. I did everything that they needed me to do to prove that I am not who they were trying to paint me to be. And these people, by the end of the decision, decided that I was basically unfit. How? They could not walk in my house and point out anything that was wrong. They couldn't tell me anything. If I did anything wrong, if I'm such an abuser and I did all these drugs and I exposed my daughter to it, then why the hell didn't I get locked up? Where's the proof? Did you go to court with any proof? No, they didn't. They just went by word of mouth and intimidation to the judge. And the judge followed them up, and the judge needs to be held accountable for that. Like, at this point, if it's not ringing bells that something is wrong with the justice system, then something is wrong with you. You're not paying attention. Literally. Like, how could you do something like that to somebody like me who's always helped out the community? I raised other people's children way before I even had my own. Like, I have people that could actually vouch for me. But instead of the people that could vouch for me, vouching for me, they didn't even, well, honestly, they didn't even know what was going on, because I really didn't know what to tell them at all, because all I know is I was just going through it. But the people that did know, like the people that were my family and the close friends that were around me, that did know what was going on because they were like there to see it, they did not have my back the way they were supposed to have my back. If I know that somebody that I know is a good person, child is about to get taken or investigated, I'm going to stand up for that person like, oh, no, hell no. The picture that you're trying to paint of that person, that's not that person's personality or identity. You got it all mixed up, and you got to get it right on paper and in real life. I will stand up before that person's right. Like, it's serious. It's just that serious. These people have me messed up in the system. I used to work for White Knoll High School. I no longer work for that high school due to the fact that they've done an investigational background check, and the bullshit lies from DSS, nothing else. Just the bullshit lies from DSS came up that I was an abuser, a child abuser. I'm not a child abuser. I've never abused a child a day in my life. I never even cut my own kids behind. Like, never a day in my life. I asked my teenage daughter just like 2 days ago. I was like, I asked her, have I ever did anything to you that you didn't approve of? Or, like, I had a serious talk with my daughter. My daughter told me that, no, mommy, you never did anything wrong to me. And I only said that you cut my butt because they were forcing me to say that. Like, DSS got to stop playing games. My daughter is of age now. She's 14 now. So she can speak for herself. She can speak for herself now. So y'all don't have to play these little games that y'all was playing. All the things that people did to me to break down my family because they saw I was living so peacefully and I was so happy. Everybody's going to get exposed. It's almost to that point. Nothing's going to stop it. There is no railroad track that's going to stop it. Nothing. Because when a mother has lost her daughter, there's nothing else to lose. Nothing. I still have my sanity. That's what I was trying to hold on to. I still have it. I know it's got to scare you. It's got to freaking scare you. I have my memory. Things are coming back because I was traumatized. I went through a traumatic situation in 2021 where I was shot in the face, sat up by, I don't know, friends and family, let down by the government. I'm still fighting for disability that I have not received. They looked at me. I guess they look at my mouth and say, oh, she does drugs. No, my mouth looks like this because I was shot in the freaking face. I ate off half of my fucking tongue in the hospital. Like, I could go on and on. I just need to know what it is you want to know so that you can make it right. Who? Who can make it right? The fucking justice system, the police department, DSS, and etc. Friends and family. Y'all, it's time for y'all to make it right. Okay? I'm back. I have all my functioning. I have my, like I said, I can move. Yes, I'm paralyzed a little bit. But I can still move. I can still think. I can still talk. I can still fight for justice. I can still stand up for myself, which I had not done in the past prior to all of this. I used to be the person that I felt like if I ignored it, then it's not even, it's going to bounce away. Because that's what my fiance taught me. And I followed that for a very long time. I still follow it, but now it's time for me to just like hit things dead on. Honestly, you guys really, really wanted to see me in a bad predicament. You guys sought me up. You lied to DSS. You lied to people. You lied to family members. Family members lied to other family members about me, saying that I lost my baby because I was doing drugs and I exposed my baby to all of this bullshit, these lies. All of this shit is about to come to the fucking light. Seriously. I still have all of the paperwork, and I'm not even going to show that. I was about to show that, but that's for me, not for you. Because I've seen what happened when I show too much to people. They like to switch things up. Or they like to break into my house and try to take shit. I'm so glad when they broke into my home they didn't take my paperwork. Motherfuckers can't read fast enough to know what the hell they were walking past. But take my money when I'm in need. But I will get it back, and that's for sure. I will get it back. Like I said, I want to hire Jack Swerling. He said he need at least $5,000. You guys, I don't have that right now. I'm really, really trying to get it. So like I said, if there's anybody who knows where to point me into the right direction, then I would be more than happy to accept it because honestly, it's time. I need all types of lawyers. I need a family lawyer. I need criminal justice lawyer. I need a criminal defense lawyer. I need all types of lawyers. It is that serious. Why am I putting myself through this? Because it's time. I've waited long enough, and I feel like I'm not all the way healed as far as mentally because of all the traumatic things that I've been through. But if I don't do something about it, I'm just going to be hurt forever. I'm going to be hurt forever. I'm going to be old and wrinkled and hurt. That's not the deal. Before it's all said and done, I'm going to get justice. There's going to be at least 1 or 2 laws changed behind this because how dare you follow up false allegations and create your own freaking alibi and narrate it to the judge and decide that I'm the unfit mother. I'm the one that raised everybody's kids. I'm the one when people couldn't afford food in their refrigerators or their light bills was about to get cut off. I'm the one that came to for resources. Hello, I'm back. So I suggest you guys go ahead and start making apologies. Go ahead and start making apologies. It's easy. Just admit that you were wrong. And nobody is exempt. I'm talking about everybody that took a part in it. Now, should I start saying names? I can, because I am that bold. But I'm going to give you guys a chance to hear this, let it settle in, so you can get your apologies ready. Okay? And now, these apologies, they don't have to be online, but you have my phone number and you know exactly how to get in contact with me. I need an apology. Because if I don't receive an apology, moving forward, you will be held accountable for your actions. See, right now I'm feeling godly. I'm feeling like I can take an apology. I can do that. I can accept an apology, but it better come right on time. In time, on time. Because if I decide to do anything else than what I'm doing right now, you're going to be the first person to get it. Yeah, I know I look sweet, I look cute, whatever, whatever. You're going to be the first person to get it. Because at the end of the day, I am still a mother. And I know what happens to children who are not with their biological parents. I don't care what nobody say. People get really, really disrespectful. They disrespect your kids. They abuse your kids. They sexually do things to your children. They think that they're freaking invisible to the system because they stop back and they watch the system do you dirty. They stop back and watch the system do you dirty. I have a phone call. Sorry about that. They stop back. They watch the system just basically let you down. So they feel like, oh, the system's not going to do anything. They already took a kid from her for no reason. People really are like that. And you will hear it when you're arguing with them. When they start arguments with you. When you do simple things like go to visit your freaking kids or your child, and they start arguments with you, or they want to shoot up your car, they want to fight you, or they want to just get aggressive with you for no reason. Why in the hell would somebody give you access or permission to have their child that feel like you're going to be aggressive to them? That's not how that stuff starts off. It started off as everybody been all buddy with each other. And then the minute they get access to your child and they feel like they have more power than you do because the system let you down in front of them, then they get mistreating you, the relationship you had with them, and they treat your child messed up too. Like, I can go on and on about this. It's so traumatizing. I'm like, my words are not even coming out fast enough when it comes down to this type of topic. I want action behind this. I need action behind this. When I had to learn how to eat, talk, swallow, walk, when I had to relearn every freaking thing again, I remember you know exactly who I'm talking to. I remember you looking in my face, laughing at me, mocking me. I remember you doing that, feeding me out of a freaking dog bowl. I remember these things. Like, I can't make this stuff up. I remember needing a freaking good word and did not receive it. I remember not having shit to believe in. Not even a thing. I remember needing just that feeling of support, did not receive it. I remember having on a halo. People running up on me, ready to fight me. I had on a whole freaking halo. Family members ready to fight me. I can't even move from left to right. I'm getting ran up on. People's talking shit about my kids, my relationship. You guys have always disliked me. And it's disgusting. I need an apology. I know your mental is not going to change. You went undiagnosed for years. I need an apology. And I need a heartfelt one. I need an apology. Because I could do so many things to expose what I know about each and every one of you. Because everything that y'all painted me to look like is things that y'all really do. This is the things that's how y'all live. I never was the person to smoke around children. I never was the person to do drugs. I never was the person to prostitute or trick. I never was the person to do anything wrong. I'm a freaking angel. Still is to this day. Still is to this day. My only issue I ever have is with men when it comes down to relationships. And my only issue with that is I can't get them to get the fuck out of my house when I say so. So I have to call 911 for that. I have people I have to put on freaking no trespass notices because my loving is oh so good. Can't even make it up. I need an apology. I'm going to keep it cute. Which I taught myself. Nobody should get any recognition or anything about me at all. I built myself. I built my fucking self. I built myself. So when you look at me, they'll say, oh, she must have had a good childhood, or she must have had a bad child. I built myself. Nobody gets this credit. Nobody gets this credit. And that's enough. That's all I got to say about that. Okay? Keep it cute. All right. Apology. I need it ASAP. Because I need that.